We're here at the Belgrave Rooms in Nottingham for the 2014 High Growth Summit. Really looking forward to hearing from some fantastic keynote speakers, including Will Greenwood, Stuart Ross and others throughout the course of the day. And today is all about what learnings the high growth mid-market community can get from these keynote speakers, but more importantly from the powerful network of high growth organisations that come together today.
Well, today I'm going to talk about marketing and sales, and as you and I know, without more sales most businesses will struggle. But there's a process when we go from marketing, the last bit is the sales presentation. So really in the marketing part I'm going to give you some great tips and ideas which will help people to really get their business off to the next level.
So if someone's thinking about coming along to this event next year, Bernie, what would you be saying to them?
Well, in the Midlands all the movers and shakers come to this event, and many people know that if you want to move to the next level you need to hang out with people who are at the next level.
Brian, that's a fantastic keynote you've just given. Just remind us, what were some of the key messages that you were delivering a few minutes ago?
Well, I suppose what I was trying the message get across was an awful lot of the speakers were getting across the same message: is you've got to understand your customer, you've got to understand your staff, you've got to be very focused, you've got to be very passionate, and you've got to plan and make sure you've got enough people to deliver that plan. And what you find is that most lectures will be about the same thing, and people tick the box and then they go away and don't do it. And the important thing is actually making it resonate, making it personal, making it happen, and making sure that you do treat people as you would want to be treated yourself, and be passionate about your business, because all those things are the things that make successful businesses grow.
So we're here with John Dabrowski. John, what are you going to take us through this afternoon?
Yeah, it's going to be some mental toughness tips, motivation, the mindset, how when you've got skills, you've been to schools, you've learnt stuff, it's not enough. You need the right mindset. If you haven't got that, you won't succeed. So it's about that basically, tips and techniques about the mindset, positive mindset, how to succeed in life.
Well, if I haven't got a positive mindset, are you able to help me?
Yeah, absolutely, yes, I've got some great techniques. There are 5 mental pillars of mental toughness. There are 5 of them, and I'll be going through those. I won't give them away now, but there's those 5 that we're going to go through. Amazing. And they're really helpful. All high achievers in sport, business, and in music and so on, they have these 5 pillars in place, and they're interesting to find out what they are.
Excellent, thank you for that. And if I'm thinking about coming along to this event next year, for example, what would you be saying to me about the power and the benefits of the High Growth Summit? Well,
everything I've seen so far, the nuggets, the golden nuggets of information, some things you know, but it's just getting it back again, and when you actually get it back, you think, yeah, I must use that again, must use that. But also some great new ones, some great ones about making a 1% difference to 100 things is better than to 100% of one thing. Just fantastic.
It's just some really good insights into people's, the way they've run their businesses or run their lives, and it just gives you a real idea about things you can do that you didn't think you could do before. So I thought very insightful, some great content and some great delivery, so it was really good today.
And if someone's thinking about coming along to this event next year, what would you be saying to them?
I would say it's great to take time out. I know somebody who was meant to be here today, and again the work just got on top of them, and I know they would have really loved it, and so I'm going to have to share some of the thinking with them, and that won't be nearly as good as if they'd been here themselves. So no, brilliant day.
Sonia, what have you taken away from today's High Growth Summit?
It's been really interesting just seeing the different people who've spoke about creative ways of working with teams. I loved some of the tips about it's the to-do list and it's the to-don't list. As a TV person, I'm very into looking at instructions and turning them completely on the head and actually seeing what comes out of that. So I think that's really interesting. It's just great getting the wealth of ideas from people who've been there and done it. I loved it, it's great.
Well done. And if someone was thinking about coming along to such an event next year, what would you be saying to them?
I'd say go with an open mind and a big pad. And take lots of notes, and I think it's probably worth always researching the people who are speaking as well before you get there, because some of the I would love to have had more time to question people than to put my hand up. I think it's really valuable to be in an environment where people want to move forward and want to network, and there's a positive attitude.
The Growth Accelerator got behind today's event because last year I felt the High Growth Summit was the best event in Nottingham for SMEs. Number 1, it's dominated by SMEs. Number 2, it's the best quality of speakers, I think, of all the events I went to. And number 3, I think the insights and information and toolbox that companies are given are invaluable. So it's targeted exactly at the Growth Accelerator community.
And you've showcased 2 or 3 of your Growth Accelerator clients today and the results they've got. What do you think is behind their results and the way that they've achieved these things?
It's pretty simple, really. If we pick the right businesses with ambition, opportunity and capability, and we then get the right coaches working with them, private sector coaches like yourself, then we're going to deliver exceptional results. And with that being subsidised by the government and then supported by free training and training grants, we've got kind of the virtuous circle.
So someone's thinking about the opportunity to get involved in the Growth Accelerator programme, what would they need to do?
All they need to do is contact a coach or one of the growth managers like myself, or go on the website, but I'd recommend they contact someone personally, and we would then follow it up. We'd give them a call, explain it. If they then wanted to engage, we have a telephone interview and away we go.
If someone's thinking about coming to a Growth Summit in the future, what would you be saying to them?
I'd be saying to them, just look at the website, get some feedback from people that have been, so you'll hear it as it is, and I'd recommend it as the best SME event certainly in Nottingham, possibly in the Midlands, to attend.
Stuart, what are your goals from the High Growth Summit for the High Growth Summit today?
I guess there are three key goals. Firstly, it's about bringing together a network of high growth companies, because come to the old adage, who you mix with is who you become. Second, it's about giving them insights and knowledge and tools they can really go and use and implement their business to maintain them on that high growth path. And lastly, it's about inspiration to enable them to go and be successful through 2015.
Fantastic. And we've had a great morning already. What are your takeouts from this morning and from some of the keynotes we've heard already?
Well, as you say, we've had a fantastic morning with some absolutely awesome speakers. For me, the actual sort of takeouts, firstly, Will Greenwood, in terms of the leadership, about setting the actual vision, about breaking that vision down into a manageable sort of plan to go and implement that, about building a team, and that's come through both with what Will was saying, but also in terms of Brian Steen and his key message sort of coming through. But also, I think one thing which has come through everybody is about focus. It's about focus and being clear in terms of where you want to go and being committed to high growth.
Well done, and I think well done again for putting on today's summit. A lot of hard work involved behind it. What's your vision going forward for high growth and the high growth summits? What are you looking to achieve?
Well, High Growth Summit started in Nottingham. Next year we'll be going sort of global. We've just launched our offices in San Diego. So we're looking to actually sort of build an international community of high growth companies and really go and take the summit together with the high growth network to a totally new level.